A Kansas City grandmother says she has had enough. It's been 2 years since she got a recall warning her that her airbags may be defective and could even kill her.
She says they need to be replaced, but that still hasn't happened, and she is far from alone.
Millions of people are in the same situation waiting for parts. Here's KCTV5's investigative reporter, Angie Racono.
This is the biggest automotive recall ever. It involves 37 million cars, and that includes 50 million airbags. One Kansas City grandmother is still trying to get her car fixed. She's even compelled government agencies to force Ford to fix her car, and she's getting nowhere.
Really, I like my car. I think it's pretty. I've taken care of it.
Meet Barb Mitchell, a grandmother who's run out of patience.
I think they're completely stalling. Yes.
She's talking about the recall for her Ford Fusion.
And it's up to them to keep their word, their promise to fix it.
She got her first recall notice more than 2 years ago, and nothing has been done. Since then, she's seen the reports on TV warning of the awful dangers.
It will explode and it will shoot out metal, and it can strike your eyes and make you blind. I've read about that on the people that had that problem. It can kill you. I don't know how many have died from that.
It's at least 23 people. More than 300 people have been horribly injured, according to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration.
The problem is with a chemical inside the airbag.
They've created this public service announcement explaining the problem.
In a crash, the airbag can explode, shooting sharp metal fragments at the driver and passengers. This can cause serious injury or death.
And I feel like I have done everything I possibly can to get my car fixed, and I keep getting put off.
Barb is like a lot of other drivers wondering when her car will finally be fixed.
Unfortunately, there's still about 20 million of those are on the road because they haven't yet had those airbag inflators replaced, and that's a real problem.
The Center for Auto Safety agrees part of the problem is the size of the recall and lack of parts. But Jason Levine says some manufacturers are just dragging this out. He's critical of Ford Motor Company.
They're not going above and beyond, which is really unfortunate and scary for folks who have these defective airbags in their vehicles.
This is why
Yes, it is.
you need that airbag fixed.
Yes, it is.
Here's why Barb contacted us. She often uses a walker and stores it in the back of her Fusion. But she has 2 grandkids she'd like to take places, and she can't do that until her car is fixed.
I can't take the chance of being hit and one of them being killed.
We contacted Ford about Barb's situation. They offered her a loaner, but said her part should be available in 1 to 3 months. But Barb says she's heard that before.
My opinion is they're not going to, and I am just furious.
A lot of Ford dealerships in our area have been very generous with loaners, and here's why. We have been slow to get parts. That's because they first went to those high priority zones like Florida, where it's hot and humid year round. But we should start to see some progress in our area very soon. One more thing we're taking a look at, and that is used cars. There's a lot of them floating around that still have Takata airbags in them. They can be sold and they don't have to inform you. So we're checking local inventory, and we're going to show you how you can check cars to make sure they are safe. That's tomorrow. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.